Hey guys, so I just got done filming this entire makeup routine here. It's my go-to everyday makeup look. I get so many questions about this when I wear it in my videos, so I filmed it all for you guys. It's probably a long video. I just got done filming it all, and I was just kind of sitting down, you know, chatting with you guys, talking to you about the products, and I had a really fun time filming this. So let me know in the comments if you like this video, if you like this kind of casual, just like chit chat with you guys while I do my makeup kind of video. I just had so much fun with it. So I love all these products. I will list them in the description box for you, like in the order that I put them on to make it a little bit more helpful for you guys. But I love these products. They are really wearable and I would recommend them all to you guys if you're interested. So anyway, I hope that you like this video. Please give it a thumbs up and let me know if you like this style of video. So I will see you guys after the tutorial. I already have my skincare on, obviously. I did do my skincare routine last week or a couple days ago, so I'll link it below if you want to see all of the products that I use on my skin morning and night, because I went over all of that stuff in that video, so I will link it below. My absolute favorite foundation of all time, I'm actually completely out of this. I've been using the Makeup Forever, the HD foundation, for probably a week now, and it's a brand new foundation for me. I had never tried it prior to this week, which is crazy because I know so many people have talked about this foundation for like a bajillion years. I'll link both of these below in case you want to see what I usually wear in all my videos, or I'll also link this one below as well because it's actually a new favorite of mine. It's a lot more liquidy than the Tarte one, but I feel like it actually makes my skin look almost exactly the same. I actually apply this in kind of a weird way. I don't know, I'm sure most people put it on their hand first, but I feel like putting it on my hand, then dipping my brush into it, I'm just wasting product because there's always a little bit of product that stays left on your hand. So I actually just put this right onto my face. Is that weird? Does anyone else do that? It works for me though. So kind of like paint my face like I'm going to battle here. I guess I kind of am. And if there's any like extra on the spout, I'll just kind of go like that. I take my brush and I just work this into my face. I seriously love this. It's super, super lightweight, just like the Tarte one. Just a totally different consistency. But it covers really nicely. And I feel like you really can't tell you're wearing makeup, which I love that so much. And I had like a ton of spots and stuff here from an old breakout, and it totally covers it all up. This is a Makeup Forever brush. It's kind of expensive and it's actually not even made for foundation, but you do not need to use like the brushes what they're like told to use for. You can use them for whatever you want to, obviously. And I just find this is like dense enough but still absolutely huge where I can just work in all my foundation perfectly and really quickly. So I love this. Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. I've been using this one and a Maybelline one as well, but this one I'm using today just because I want to kind of use it up. Every time I use this, people ask me about it. I love it. It's kind of like a beauty blender on a brush form. And I love that it's pointed too, so you can really like work it right into like your inner tear duct area. Do you see how it already like brightened it up? I just love it. I just put concealer around my nose because it's so red. Just kind of work it in where like you get like the shadows. I've been using the Makeup Forever, as you can tell, it's like almost gone. The Makeup Forever HD High Definition Pressed Powder. This has like changed my life. I used to use the Tarte actually, translucent powder. And I love this one even more because one, it takes away the shine totally, like completely, which the Tarte one did too. But what this one does, which I don't even know how it does it, it actually makes like your fine lines disappear. If you have any lines underneath your eyes, which I'm pretty sure all of us do no matter your age, everyone has just like those little lines from smiling and stuff, or if you have wrinkles or anything, this literally like erases them. It's the weirdest thing. I also set the concealer under my nose. It literally erases your pores. Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, sometimes I'll like be putting this on for like a couple minutes and I'm like, you need to stop, but I just keep doing it and doing it because it's amazing. Like, it literally takes away all of the pores and the little fine lines. It's probably the most amazing setting powder I've ever used. I have this little mini Benefit Stay Don't Stray eyeshadow primer. I've been using it up. I've actually been using it for a while now and there's still product in here. But I'm debating on getting the full size because it works so well. It's very watery, but it sets pretty quickly. This is in the light shade. I think it comes in like light, medium, and dark or something. I'm not sure. But I really do like it. It definitely prevents my shadow from creasing all day, even when it's like 100 degrees out, which it already has been this year, which is crazy. Cannot get enough of this. This is the Makeup Forever eyeshadows. I will link them below, and don't be scared by the price. They're, I want to say, over $20 a piece, but they're not actually. If you buy 3 of them at once, they drop down to, I don't know how much it is, maybe $12 a piece or something, cheaper than a MAC eyeshadow, and they're much larger. So don't be scared about the actual price it says on Sephora's website. As long as you buy 3 at once, they're much cheaper, and they are the best quality eyeshadows I've ever used, more than Urban Decay. Even though Urban Decay is amazing, I like them more than Lorac. I like them more than any other company's eyeshadows that I've ever used. These are the most amazing eyeshadows in the world. I love them so much. This little palette that I popped them in was a limited edition palette. The colors aren't limited edition, but the palette was. But yeah, you just add like a little palette to your cart on Sephora's website for like $1, I believe it is. Or you don't have to if you already have like a palette at home, like a Z palette or whatever. But these are amazing. So I'm gonna start with this shade. The only thing I hate about these shadows is they don't really have names. They go by numbers, so I don't know the numbers by heart. That's why I will put the info below for you guys. But I love this orange shade. So I take a little dense shader brush like this, or crease brush, and I start with that. This is kind of like my transition color. I'm seriously like out of breath right now. I have no idea why. I'm literally just sitting here talking to you guys and I'm getting out of breath. I don't know why that happens. And when I watch other people's videos too, I always notice that they're out of breath. I don't know what it is. So random and weird, and I don't know what it is about filming that sometimes you get like out of breath. You get too excited. I don't know what it is. But I mean, what I do is I like tap my brush. That's it. I just tap it. So much product. Probably don't even need to put any more on. And it literally blends out like a dream. Like I barely even had to do anything. I literally just swipe this all the way across, and I bring it down into the inner corner too. I think that makes a huge difference. So I'm going in with this color. I don't always use this color all over my lid. Sometimes I'll use Satin Taupe by MAC, or sometimes I'll even use Woodwinked by MAC. But lately I've been using this one. It depends on like how I'm feeling that day. I'm just taking a large flat shader and putting this color all over my entire lid, from the inner corner all the way out, but keeping it below my crease. And it goes on so smoothly. It's a really pretty, just kind of, it's like a metallic plum bronzy color. I don't know, it's really unique. I'll insert a little clip of this color compared to the Satin Taupe by MAC and also Woodwinked, because I kind of switch out all 3 of these colors. It just depends. So now after I do that, I'm going to go in with this color. This is the deepest color. It looks like a little washout from the lights that I'm filming with. But basically it's a super deep eggplant color is what I would call it. Have any type of green in your eyes, this is like the color you want to use. It really makes the green stand out. And I just take another little like shader brush and I pop this into the outer corner. I'm literally just patting this. I barely have to blend. I just tap it, tap, 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 and then again, tap, tap, tap. Because it's so pigmented, just kind of place it down where I want it. And I still want that orange color to be above this color. So it really almost looks like the shadows are like glowing. It's really pretty. And then I will just blend this in. Drag it underneath my lower lash line and then connect the 2 colors right here. I'm taking the lightest shade that I have. This one has a different texture than the rest. I wasn't sure about this one, but once I actually put it on my eyes, I was obsessed with it. It has like micro, I don't want to say glitter, because I would never want like a glitter eyeshadow for every day, but it's almost like a twinkle is what I would call it actually. I'll do a close-up shot of it, but it's like a twinkliness to it. It's kind of hard to describe, but I'm obsessed with it. And I think this actually has a name like guava or something. So it does kind of have like an orangey peachy undertone, which is kind of weird for a highlight, but I can't imagine using this as an actual shadow. It's definitely like a highlight. And I will just blend out that darker color, again taking this orange on my brush, and I use that orange color to actually blend out the plum color, just so I can bring more of that like burnt orange terracotta color back to my eye, because I feel like that makes a huge difference in how this looks. This off camera, but I just took my Tarte black liner, did my waterline, and I did just a little bit on my upper lash line. I kind of stopped like a little less than halfway through. Using the Roller Lash by Benefit, I love this stuff. I always use the Colossal Volume. by Maybelline, but I bought this one a couple months ago just to see what it was like, and I really do like it. So I'm just trying to finish it up, which I think it is starting to get a little bit dry now. The mascara, I hope you can see it. Go to the side. Makes such a big difference from no mascara to mascara. I just love this mascara. Like, I might get another tube of this. So I actually just put on some fake lashes really quick. I don't wear fake lashes every single day. I know this is like my everyday routine. I don't wear them every day, but I do wear them a lot of days. And I used to be so awful at putting them on. Like, it would ruin my eyeshadow. I was just the worst person at applying fake lashes. But over the years, I've gotten it down to like, I literally pop them on in 2 seconds, and it's so easy. I've thought about doing a video on it. By the way, I have one eyebrow done. I thought about doing a video on it, but then there's probably like a million already out there. But because I was so crappy at putting fake lashes on, and now it's so easy for me, I thought maybe I could share some tips, but I just feel like that'd be a video that a lot of people really wouldn't care to see. Anyway, I'm filling in my brows now. You can let me know if you want to see that, by the way. Filling in my brows, I'm actually using an eyeshadow palette, which is a palette that doesn't get that much love on YouTube, I feel like, and I seriously love it. It's the Nude Tude one by The Balm, and I'm using Sultry. It's like almost gone, as you can see. I've been using it for months now to fill in my brows. It's like the perfect brown for me. Just use this little brush and fill it in. This whole front area, I swear, there's hair there, but it's like half bald. And there's like nothing I can do about it. I've thought about actually getting like eyelash growth stuff, what is that even called, and putting it on my brows to see if it works, and even on my eyelashes, because I really want longer eyelashes. If you guys have ever tried any of those things, like those serum things, let me know if they work. I already can tell I don't like how this brow is filling in. I just have like the world's worst eyebrows. I mean, I'm glad that they're actually pretty thick throughout them, but this front area, man, is just like pain in my ass. Every day it's like, I do not want to fill in my brows. I wanted to talk to you guys also about my vlog channel, because I've been getting a lot of comments, mainly like actually on my Instagram photos, people saying, when are you going to start vlogging again and stuff, and also on Twitter and stuff. So I am going to start vlogging again. It's so embarrassing because my last vlog, I was saying how I wanted to start daily vlogging, and then I just didn't vlog for like months now, just because I've had so much going on. And I'm actually going to move soon, I think, too. Not 100%, but I'm pretty sure I am. So I just have so much going on, which is actually the perfect time to vlog, when you actually have stuff going on. But I get overwhelmed a lot, and I don't want to like slack on putting videos up on this channel because I'm concentrating so much. I just need to find a balance, really. But I am going to start vlogging more again. For sure, 100%. I miss it so much. I felt like I was really getting like a strong connection with you guys on that channel, because it's so much less professional. Kind of like this video. Like, I just can be myself, and I feel like you guys really get to know me in my vlogs. I don't know, I just really like it. Bronzer. Any matte bronzer will do. I just like to pick it up on a brush and dust it over my whole face to give my face some more color, because I'm so pale. I'm like a, I don't know, like an NW15, NW20 in MAC foundation, if that helps at all. So now onto my bronzer. I'm still obsessed with this NARS. Bronzer comes with a little baby Ita brush. I just literally tap it in a couple times. Put it in. You want it to go into your hairline so it's actually natural looking. Then I like to kind of flick up and down just to blend it out. It's literally so easy with this brush. I'm loving it. And I love this shade of bronzer. It's so natural. Whoa, blush time. I already mentioned this blush in my favorites video. I've been wearing it for like over a month now, every single day. I just can't get enough of it. It has like just that right amount of pink, but it's like a super natural color. So it really doesn't look like you're wearing a ton of blush. Love it. I think it's like the perfect blush color. And I actually want to highlight today. I don't highlight all the time, but I'm in the mood because I bought this a while ago, this Becca highlighter, and I haven't used it in forever, and it's so friggin' pretty. So I'm just gonna pick it up and highlight. So pigmented. I like to run it just down the middle of my nose. I never contour my nose. I know like most people do. or when I watch makeup tutorials, like everyone's all about that contour, but my nose is already really small naturally. Got lucky there. And so I think it would just look really weird if I contoured it. Sometimes I get hate comments, sometimes I don't, but I do like to overline my upper lip just ever so slightly, and this is the Makeup Forever. I told you a couple videos ago, I'm like on a Makeup Forever kick. I don't know what it is. Just loving all their makeup lately. The Aqua Lip, which is if you're gonna overline your lips like I do, then you definitely want to use a pencil like this because it's a waterproof lip pencil, so it stays put all day. This is number 3C. I hate that they don't have names. But the Aqua Lip by Makeup Forever is amazing because it's not gonna actually move at all, it doesn't smudge, it's not super creamy, so the second you like touch it, it's gonna move. It stays literally all day long, so I would highly recommend these lip pencils, and I love this color. So I barely outline or overline my lips, but still people get so mad at me in the comments. But I think it looks good, and I'm the one wearing it, so whatever. So I mean, I can't talk and do this. So that's what I do. I don't know if you can see the difference. I mean, there's already a ridge there anyway. It's not like I'm like going crazy. That's all I do to my upper lip. And this is a scar, by the way. I literally hate it. But yeah. And then sometimes I'll put a line in my bottom lip, but barely. If I do, I just do a little bit right here. And I don't outline, or I don't go out of the lines on my bottom lip because in my opinion, my bottom lip is already big enough. But sometimes I'll just lightly line it so it's a little bit cleaner. That's what I do with my lip liner. Seriously love it. Then I have a bunch of lipstick favorites, you guys. Like, I kind of alternate my lips, and I always write what I'm wearing on my lips in the description box of my videos. I kind of have all my favorites right here, so I will insert a little demo or a little swatch of all of these colors on my hand so you can see, but these are like my go-to. I have 2 from Maybelline. I have Blushing Bud and Peach Poppy. I actually have 3 from Tarte that I really love. I have Serene, Howard, and this matte one called Lucky. So I love all 3 of these. I have this matte one from Revlon called Elusive, which is such a great everyday color. And then if I'm gonna wear a gloss, I usually go with the Dolly by Buxom. Today I'm gonna go with my Revlon one. I love this color. I wear it in so many videos. And yeah, I just fill it in. And I actually take this and I go right over the lip liner so that my lip liner area matches this exact shade. So I just kind of put it right over that liner and fill it in. And this is supposed to be matte. I wouldn't say it's 100% matte though. It has a little, like a slight sheen to it. My lips are kind of dry right now too, so sorry if they look dry. But yeah, this is my makeup routine. I hope that you guys enjoyed this look. It's my everyday routine. Love it so much. So now I can just link to this video whenever people ask me about the products that I'm wearing and stuff. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you for watching and subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye.